Welcome back to What If Okada Was in the WWE. We're here with episode 3, and in episode 2, we saw Okada finally becoming the WWE champion for the first time ever at SummerSlam, dethroning the 15-time champion, the Viper, Randy Orton. Now, how does Randy Orton respond to that loss? We're going to find out here in SmackDown and see what's going on. First week of SmackDown, let's see what the card has to offer. And no Okada or Randy Orton showing up. Interesting. For the first week of SmackDown right after SummerSlam, interesting. Probably taking the day off. Maybe Okada celebrating his win. Randy Orton probably destroying his hotel room after he lost. So let's go ahead and simulate to the next week on SmackDown. Moving on to the last SmackDown before Bash in Berlin. And so we got to offer. We have Okada and Randy Orton with the rematch. No title on the line, interestingly enough. Oh,
superstar anxiously awaiting the arrival.
Okada coming out, our new champion, and Randy Orton just beating on him, beating on Okada as soon as he comes into the ring. Jeez.
He's able to adapt when the situation calls.
Okada back on his feet, relying on the ropes to stand, but Randy Orton right on him, going for the DDT, spiked him on his head, and now calling for the RKO. Okada has not hit RKO. No, Okada with the reversal, finally hitting some type of offense on Randy Orton. This whole match, since it started, since he got into the ring, it's been all Randy Orton. Oh, Randy Orton down to the ground. I know Okada is absolutely hurt. Giving it just a second to breathe, to recover from the brutal offense. And now he's on top. Missile dropkick onto the outside by Okada. Okada going for it. The spinning tombstone onto the floor. Tombstone onto the floor. Oh, Okada going for a lariat, but Randy Orton rolls out the way. Seems like the tombstone was not that effective. Oh my god. Threw him into the LED barrier, and the LED barrier has been destroyed. We are currently a 9 count? And Okada. Oh my god! Okada could not make it. Okada couldn't make it back into the ring, and Randy Orton gets a ring count out victory against Okada. I think that was just to prove a point. He wanted to just to beat down. He wanted to let out all his anger and frustration after losing that SummerSlam. He wanted to let it all out on Okada and just beat him down. And that's exactly what Randy Orton did. What does this mean in next PLE? What does this mean in Bash in Berlin? And at Bash at Berlin, we have Randy Orton versus Okada once again for the 4th time. And this time, it is for the undisputed WWE Championship and a last man standing match. This is absolutely perfect. After their battle at SmackDown, literally the day before this, yesterday at SmackDown, Randy Orton was beating on Okada the whole entire time. Okada had like maybe 3 offensive maneuvers on Randy Orton. That's pretty much it. It's all been Randy Orton that whole match. And he hit him against the barricade, the LED board, knocked Okada out, couldn't get back into the ring, couldn't answer the count of 10. And this is where it all comes down to. Last man standing match, Randy Orton, Okada, who comes home with the victory. Randy Orton, former WWE champion, 15-time WWE Champion. He was on a long run after he defeated Cody Rhodes. Now he's here for newfound goal. Could be a 16-time champion, making history, tying with John Cena and Ric Flair, his previous mentor.
And if you're his opponent, you always have to be concerned about the threat of the RKO.
We have King Okada, our current WWE champion, who made his impressive debut, winning the King of the Ring tournament, then getting his guaranteed title shot at SummerSlam, winning against the 15-time champion Randy Orton, and then being crowned WWE champion at SummerSlam. But he has never fought and been in a last man standing match like this. Randy Orton going back in time, transforming himself into 2009 Randy Orton with that mean streak, the evilness, the anger. This is the time to let it all out against Okada. Match starting off with some chain wrestling. Got him in the headlock, trying to control Randy Orton and slow down the pace. This is the pace that Okada wants. He wants to use his wrestling. He wants to be very, very technical against Randy Orton.
Transitioning out of the hold and into the armbar here. Punch lands. And into the collar and elbow. Flips into a rear waistlock. Finds the switch and is able to gain control of the headlock.
Randy Orton showing his experience. Got him in a side headlock, cranking on his neck, cranking on Okada's neck. That way Okada cannot do any type of reversers, any type of slick maneuvers to get out of here. And a knee straight to the head. Now all that technical wrestling comes to an end here with Randy Orton in anger being the forefront, trying to brawl with Okada. Now Randy going under the ring, looking for a kendo stick, but Okada stops him. And going for the German. He could have German suplexed him right onto the kendo stick for Randy Orton for reversal, setting him inside the ring. And again, feeding off the crowd. The crowd was chanting for Randy Orton in the beginning of this match. Has them hoist up in a powerbomb position. What is Okada going to go for here? Dropping Orton onto the top turnbuckle.
The challenger really taking it on the chin here.
Okada looking for any type of offense. I mean, he'll get like one or two maneuvers, but so far it's been all Randy Orton. And he is hyped. And Randy Orton calling him up. Could be trying to go for an early RKO on Okada. But Randy Orton is just trolling to the crowd. Wait, hold on. Spike DDT. Spike DDT. It has been all Randy Orton at the moment. We're at a 4 count. Okada is not moving. 5, and Okada not a single. Wait, he finally gets back up. A fury of attacks here. This is exactly what Okada needs right here. He needs to slow down the pace, rely on his strikes, rely on his grappling. Goes for a drop kick, misses. RKO. But Randy Orton does not let the ref count. Okada has him hoisted up. Back suplex onto the hard part of the apron. Randy Orton is not moving. Finally, Okada gets some type of offense going for him, but that is not going to be enough to keep the 15-time world champion down. And Randy Orton goes up in the ring and gets a baseball bat, but unable to use it. Okada with a bunch of elbow strikes here and slams Orton onto the ground.
Getting back into the ring now. And yes, he's made it back to his feet. Breaking the count, and he might be back in this fight.
Oh, ducks under. Randy Orton with a couple of strikes here. Kick to the gut. Throws him off to the ropes. Ducks under. Hops over with a leapfrog and a scoop slam. It is not looking good for our newly crowned champion at all. It's been all Randy Orton. Okada is not looking well. Okada, hold on now. What's he going here? Oh, an insane neck breaker. Insane neck breaker. But Orton gets up at 2. And a drop kick by Okada after he reversed that maneuver. Reversed the submission by Randy Orton. Oh, Randy Orton RKO! A second RKO by Randy Orton. We could be seeing a new champion here. Randy Orton could become a 16-time WWE champion. Okada is starting off the PLE Bad Blood. It's going to be Okada, Randy Orton, championship title on the line in Hell in a Cell. This is the perfect way to end this feud. They have been going back and forth. Randy Orton has beaten Okada 3 times. He beat him in Money in the Bank. He beat him at that one SmackDown match that they had in a count-out victory. He beat him again for the title in Bash in Berlin to become the 16-time world champion. And now this is their 4th time facing off each other in Hell in a Cell. Okada has never been in a Hell in a Cell match before. Randy Orton has. He has way more experience in these type of matchups. And I'm pretty sure he pretty much wins all his matches in Hell in a Cell too. He faced Jeff Hardy. He faced John Cena. He faced The Undertaker. He has experience. Okada has no experience in Hell in a Cell. So let's see what happens. If Okada loses, it's over for him. There's no way he's going to get another rematch for the title again. Randy Orton's just on a tear. There's no reason. He has to win this match. He absolutely has to win this match. If not, the story of Okada ends here.
The following contest is a Hell in a Cell match and is for the undisputed WWE Championship.
Undisputed Championship is on the line here.
Okada,
The richest histories in our business. The
Randy Orton
representing quite a legacy
in
here
this
tonight.
dusty, dirty,
History of the
red
WWE
Hell in a Cell
and the World Heavyweight Championship
for the final time.
The World Championship. And like the title implicates, there is no
Okada on the attack here, starting off the match strong, is exactly what he needed. This whole entire time is exactly what he needed to start the match strong. Don't let Randy Orton have any type of momentum. Don't let him start the match with offense at all.
And a well-timed counter. Boom.
Duck under. Orton with the
Competitor
kick to the
showing
gut.
the teeth.
Randy Orton finally finding some type of momentum, some type of offense. Hitting Okada. Reversing.
Orton never saw that coming. Each superstar trying to counter and gain an advantage. Uppercut.
European uppercut by Randy Orton. Back and forth we go here with Randy Orton and Okada
The challenger unable
onto
to
the
stand
outside of
up.
the cage. And Randy Orton being the first person to use the cage to his advantage. Hitting Okada with this cage, this nasty red cage.
Coming back from the outside now.
Randy throws him into the ring. Okada with a fury of strikes, combinations, hits him with an elbow. Randy chops to the chest. Okada hits him with a right strike. Randy with a right strike of his own. Back and forth they go. Randy Orton with a counter. Okada taunting him. Okada with a counter. Chop to the cross his chest. Okada again. Back and forth we go with Okada and Randy Orton. This is Okada's last chance to capture the WWE Championship with Randy Orton calling for the RKO. Drops Okada. It hits him with an RKO. This could all. And Okada kicks out at 2. This is not the end. This is not the end of Okada's story. If Okada loses here, this will be the end of this storyline.
Orton is seething at that kick out.
Okada has to fight with everything he's got to find some type of way to defeat Randy Orton once again. To defeat him and become WWE Champion. He's done it before. He's done it at SummerSlam. He can do it again.
A reversal. He saw that coming.
And Okada with a rollover. Bridges. Referee. Oh, too late for the count. Doesn't even get a single count at all. Not even a 1 count.
Drops the knee.
Randy Orton grabs him by the neck, has him hung up by the ropes. He could be going for his spike signature DDT here. He hits him with Okada every single time. He hits him with the DDT. Goes to the cover. Okada needs to kick out, and he does. And now we see the blood trickling down from Okada's forehead from the spike DDT. Randy Orton going for the RKO! A second RKO to Okada. This is all over. Randy Orton retains.
Here is your winner, and still the undisputed WWE
Okada had it all in the beginning. He had the momentum. He had a Randy Orton exactly where he wanted, but
He wasn't giving up that
it wasn't enough to capitalize.
What a title defense by the champion.
And Randy Orton once again
in the ring tonight with the type of performance that
defeats
defined his title
King
reign.
Okada. Where do we go from here is the question. What does Okada do after his back-to-back losses to Randy Orton? Where does he go from here? Move on to Survivor Series and see if they even booked Okada in this PLE. Because not looking good at all for him. By the way, AJ Styles became Intercontinental Champion in the last PLE. If you guys didn't know, during Bad Blood. W. And nothing. Well, granted, the title's not even on the line against anybody. Randy Orton's not even on the card either. So this is look at this random ass War Games match right here. R-Truth, Cody Rhodes, Chris Sabin, Ali, like what? So random. This is the randomest PLE ever. Let's move on to this SmackDown. A promo. It's rare. Ooh, okay. Triple threat match with Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes, and Okada. It's the main event, but it is a non-title match. Let's see who comes out victorious. And Cody Rhodes with the W against Okada and Randy Orton in a triple threat match. This could potentially move Cody Rhodes up the rankings for his world title match. By the way, Gunther defeated CM Punk, and Gunther is now the world champion. So CM Punk cashed in his rematch clause, and now they're facing again. Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton for the WWE Championship. No Okada. I think it's wraps, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's GG's. We got the women's Royal Rumble with only 20 superstars. Interesting. Sheamus and AJ Styles for the IC title. The IC title is in good hands, to be honest. It's been some real good champions. Liv Morgan, Rhea Ripley. Random tag match. Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton once again facing off for the title. Tag titles on the line. US title on the line. World title on the line. No CM Punk. We got Jey Uso back on top again against Gunther. And we got the men's Royal Rumble. Let's simulate this and see who won. Asuka. I like that. Asuka, I think winning again, right? Didn't she win the Rumble one time? I believe she did. So this is her second time winning. Ooh, Sheamus dethrones AJ Styles for the IC title. Sheamus, for the first time, becomes the Intercontinental Champion, I believe. I don't know if has he won the IC title before? I have no idea. I don't remember. Randy Orton, I mean, at this point, bro, he's just gonna win every single match. Like, no, who the heck is gonna stop Randy Orton? He is unstoppable in this simulation. Like, nobody can beat him. Gunther wins, and yeah. Let's just throw this whole simulation away. It's cooked. Logan Paul wins the men's Royal Rumble. Oh, brother. Let's just go ahead and simulate all the way to Elimination Chamber. After Elimination Chamber, I believe it's WrestleMania. And this is Okada's final and only chance to end this series off on a good note. Hopefully. He's not even in the men's Elimination Chamber match. Tag matches, US title, and women's Elimination Chamber match. Yeah, it's over with. Ladies and gentlemen, it is over with. Maybe he has a match at WrestleMania. That's the only way we can end this on a high note. Look at Logan Paul being the cover for the WrestleMania PLE. Oh my gosh, we got LA Knight, Sheamus, Michin versus Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green actually has been absolutely stomping out Michin. Michin has not been able to like beat her at all. And it's only been them two going against each other for the US title, I swear. Jey Uso, Seth freaking Rollins. Okada versus Uncle Howdy. Okada versus... This is how we're going to end the series here. This is how. With Okada versus Uncle Howdy. In the middle of the card. For WrestleMania Night 1. That's how we're going to end it. And the main event for night 1 is Logan Paul and Gunther. Oh. How sad. How sad this series has become. Well, we might as well watch it. We might as well just go ahead and watch it. Oh, Okada. How far you have fallen. How far you have fallen. Okada, to end this in the best note possible, you have to come out victorious.
This superstar is quite the buzz
You just have
going
to.
into this match.
And for good reason. He's proven to be one of the most fearless and determined superstars.
Uncle Howdy taking it to Okada, going for power bomb onto Okada. Uncle Howdy going to the top rope. Okada moves, goes outside, but oh my God! Uncle Howdy with like a whisper in the wind onto the outside to Okada, but Okada hits Uncle Howdy with a lariat onto the ground. Throws him onto the steel steps. Insane work by Uncle Howdy. A whisper of the wind onto the outside to Okada. Who knew he even had that in his bag?
Getting the crowd riled up right now.
Okada with a combination strike. Goes for the cover. 2. Uncle Howdy kicks out at 2.
Couldn't quite slam the door. Not want to be in.
We're reaching that point where one more big maneuver could change.
Uncle Howdy choking Okada. Choking him out. Referee not even moving at all.
That was just wrong.
Even a little bit to check if he's okay. Clearly that's not legal. Uncle Howdy going for a clothesline. Completely misses. And Okada, what is he going here? What is this? An insane submission maneuver by Okada. Never seen before. He's never used that in his previous matches before. Brought it out here for the first time ever at WrestleMania. Oh, wait. The lights are out. Uncle Howdy behind Okada. Goes for a back suplex. Okada with the reversal. It lands on his feet. Okada grabs Uncle Howdy. Throws him into the turnbuckle over here in the corner. Throwing Okada with the backflip. Flipping over Uncle Howdy. Ducks under. Hits him with an elbow strike. Building momentum.
Looks like the gas tank is running past E now.
The effects, the paranormal effects did not work on Okada. Okada going for the spinning tombstone. Goes for the cover. But his boots, his big old boots, hit the ropes. And now Okada going for the Rainmaker. 1, 2, 3. And Okada wins at WrestleMania.
Here is your winner, Okada.
Uncle Howdy unable to get the better of his opponent.
I don't know how this happened. Uncle Howdy was
Okada wins at WrestleMania against Uncle Howdy. It was looking kind of dangerous there. The lights went out. I was a little concerned. I thought Uncle Howdy was about to turn up and go Super Saiyan. But thank God we end this series on somewhat of a good note. Not the one I expected. Not the one that I wanted. But it ended in a good note. Okada winning at WrestleMania against Uncle Howdy. Unfortunately, he's not the champion, and he's not even close to being a contender for the championship. From what it looks like. And Stephanie finally loses against Asuka at WrestleMania. She's held it this whole no freaking way. Logan Paul defeats Gunther in the main event night 1 at WrestleMania. Get out of here, bro. Get out of here. There's no way. No way. Oh, that could have been Okada, man. That could have been Okada against. Well, he could have gone against Gunther actually, or Randy Orton. And once again, jeez, how many times have they like faced each other? They faced each other so many times, and Randy Orton has been winning every single time. Every single time he's been winning. Will he win again at Summers? Why do I keep calling WrestleMania SummerSlam? Why? I have no idea. But at WrestleMania, let's see what happens. Bianca wins. Nia Jax, CM Punk, Shinsuke, Dirty Dom, Roman Reigns, Ivy, and for the main event, night 2 at WrestleMania, Randy Orton. I mean, he's just been absolutely OP, on a tear. Who would have expected that? Who would have expected that? The one time I do a what if simulation and we have an OP as Randy Orton in my simulation, in this simulation. Poor Okada, man. Poor Okada. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to end it here. I'm going to end the what if Okada was in WWE series here with episode 3. Unfortunately, the WWE 2K Universe Mode simulation does not mess with him. Does not mess with Okada. I mean, he had a great start. He had a phenomenal start. Winning the King of the Ring tournament. Becoming King of the Ring. Getting his title shot earlier than expected at Money in the Bank. He lost to Randy Orton, but then he got his title shot again at SummerSlam and beat Randy there. But then ever since then, it just went downhill. He lost again, and he kept losing. And he couldn't make his way back onto the top. He just couldn't do it. And I don't want to interfere. This is a simulation. I don't want to interfere. I want to let this universe mode do its thing. And unfortunately, Okada couldn't make his way back onto the top and become a contender for the championship. Unfortunate. But Randy Orton, just OP here. If you guys like this series, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe if you guys want more. I have an idea on who I want to do next, but it's not confirmed yet. It's not confirmed. You guys will find out on the next video for sure. Until then, this was the What If series, and I'll see you guys next time.